Hello and welcome back to The Read. We are finishing our 8 dimensions of wellness today. Oh my gosh. I really truly enjoyed reading for the spiritual, emotional, mental, intellectual, physical, social, occupational, environmental, and now financial, the last on the list. We're going to get the energy of your money today because we know that money is energy. It's not simply just money. Okay. Let's see what card is underneath all of that. So far you have the Six of Swords. I can't see what's underneath it. I think that was the Fool. Okay. I have my little cup of coffee today. I'm coming to you guys earlier than I usually do. That's because, well, I'll tell you in a little bit. Yeah. Oh, no, it was the Page of Pentacles and the King of Cups. All right. Let's see what was the first card. Boo! Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups has been following us. It certainly has been. So Eight of Cups. That's interesting. Your money wants to walk away from something. There may have been something that you've been spending your money on, and your money is actually like, I don't want to be spent on this. That's very interesting. Eight of Cups energy. Eight of Cups actually is the card of Pisces. This is actually my card. First decan of Pisces. You have the Six of Swords and the Chariot. Yeah, your money doesn't want to be spent on something. Your money is walking away. You might actually be a spender rather than a saver. Because it's like, stop spending me on, I don't think I'll be able to get what it doesn't want to be spent on. What does the money, your money doesn't want to be spent. Look at that, Four of Pentacles. Your money is asking you to save me, not hoard me, but save me more. Yeah, you're definitely a spender. It's okay. I'm a spender too, my love. There's something that your money does not want to be spent on anymore. And maybe that's just frivolous spending. It wants to be more directed. It wants to be more guided because you have that Four of Pentacles, and Four represents stability. Okay, Lovers. Yeah, it wants you to find a balance. Right now, you're not balanced in your spending and your saving. It wants to be balanced though. Okay, nothing else is coming out. Let's cut the deck. So, energy surrounding Ace of Wands. Okay, you have quite a difficult relationship with your money. I won't say difficult relationship, but the way that you are with your money is not enjoying it. There might be a little sadness and grief, and it's asking you to get into this divine balance with your money and understand that money is an energy. There's giving, there's take, there's a lot of energetics around money. It's not just, yeah, your money wants to be saved a little bit more. Can you increase your savings? If you're saving at 10%, can you make it 20%? If you're saving at 20%, can you make it 30%? That is a direct ask. The question that I ask is, what does the money want to be spent on? And the Four of Pentacles came out. If you spend your money on what it needs to be spent on, you're going to get out of these tricky waters into calmer waters. That means things like budgeting. Yeah. increasing your spending. Yeah. You also have the Chariot surrounding. So there is an ask to build a foundation. That is what the Chariot means. It wants you to be more confident in the way that you present as it relates to money, and it wants you to use your money in different ways than you're using it now, so that when the time comes and you need to move into action, you're able to do it. But remember, you also have the Lovers, so it's asking you to find that divine balance between the energetics of your money and you. Because right now, your money is in the Eight of Cups, and it's like, girl, stop spending me on this. Stop spending me on this. It's asking you to save more. So the journey that comes with your money, I think initially when you get your money, you're super excited. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh, but a story hasn't like come out this clear for me in a while. Your money, initially when you get it, you love it, you're happy, you want to do all these things with your money, and then very shortly you're sad because you done spent all your money. And then the rest of the month you're kind of like, until you get your next paycheck. I don't want to say that you're necessarily I don't feel like you're living paycheck to paycheck, but it's damn near close. It's damn near close. You have a lot of discretionary income, but you're using it too quickly once you get this spark of excitement. It leads you to a little grief. I don't know if sadness is the right word, but it's grief. It's just like, God dang. A week after you get your paycheck, you're looking at your paycheck and you're like, where did everything go? Where did I spend this? But there is, again, this planning, this foundation that needs to be built with the Chariot. And it may not be fun. It may not be fun initially, but what would be the results of proper budgeting and planning with our finances? What would be the result if we properly planned and budgeted our finances? The shuffle is smooth, so it's telling you, I mean, it's an obvious answer, but we're still going to pull for it. Victory. That is what happens when we properly plan and budget our finances. We find the victory. You pull the Six of Wands. You go from this. You're going to have to go through this. You're going to have to go through the Nine of Wands. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're going to get to the point where you're like, man, I don't want to do this anymore. Man, this is hard to do. Man, this is XYZ. But the results of that hardship is this. So you have two, oh no, I thought you had 2 4s. You don't. You have 2 6s though. You have the Six of Wands and the 6 of Swords. I had to make sure it was 6. And then you have 7 here with the Chariot, 6, 7. And then you have the 8 of Cups. Oh, and you also have 5. So you have 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at that. Where did I put the 6 of Wands? Oh, right here. Okay. Okay, let's get a message to round this out. That wanted to come out, but it didn't. Let's see what it was. Oh, the High Priestess. You intuitively know, my dear. What is the overall general takeaway from this money read, this finances read? Okay, Hangman. Take a pause from spending. Take a pause from spending. You're going to have to go into a new relationship with your money. And this is going to require you to take a pause. Take a pause from spending. Go into the hangman position. How can you, maybe you're somebody who like doesn't like to budget, who doesn't like to save. It may be in your best benefit to see if you can do some work, some meditation, Four of Swords, some meditation around your money wounds. Yes, we do have money wounds. Let me take a sip of my coffee. We indeed have money wounds. Sometimes this can come from how we grew up around money, how money was used when we were a child, what are our initial learnings about money. And those can cause wounds, and those fractures dictate how we spend money, or our relationship with money. So I would encourage you to find a pause. This is only amplified by the Four of Swords, where it's asking you to hang up your swords and take a rest, take a meditation. Hangman is literally, excuse me, sorry, is literally already in the position where he has to take a pause. He's hanged upside down. He literally can't do anything. So this is coming to me. I think you should take a rest and meditate on this before you are forced to rest and meditate on this. Ooh, four of Pentacles, Four of Swords, stability, security. And then the Hangman comes in at number 12, which reduces down to 3. Yes, sir. Take a rest before you're forced into it. But I think in that rest, in that pause, in that meditation, you need to find what are the cores of your money wounds, and find a new perspective. How do I heal that wound? And so that I can move forward into this Chariot, move forward into the Six of Swords, move forward into the Lovers, move forward into the Four of Pentacles. I think this is a very interesting read. I think this is the most interesting read so far for the for the 8 dimensions of wellness. To start off the money with the 8 of Cups is like crazy. Your money was like very, very clear. Like, I do not want to be spent on the things that I'm being spent on. Child, as a spender, I understand. I completely understand. So remember, this all results and leads us into the Lover's card. Don't be the why am I stuttering? The path is not going to be that easy. Remember, you got the 9 of Wands. It's not going to be that easy. It's going to require discipline, Chariot. It's going to require new confidence. Four of Pentacles in the way that you look and the way that you relate to money. But it's very clear your money does not want to be spent on what it's being spent on now. This is asking you, Four of Pentacles is asking you to become more of to become more of a saver and investor. Maybe it's asking you to open up a 401k or invest more into your 401k. Maybe it's you getting a Roth IRA outside of your work, something for your retirement. Definitely asking you to increase your savings. Definitely asking you to do that. But you find through rest and meditation, you find your money wounds. Let's see if we got one more. Yeah, you're going to have to just dig your head down. You got the 10 of Wands. You're just going to have to dig your head down. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. And you got a progression. 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. Yep, intuitively, you know what you need to do. So let's go ahead and end this reading because Nine of Cups at the bottom. You intuitively, you know what you need to do. So let's go and do it. All right. Thank you for coming to your read. Thank you for sticking with me through this new series, through the 8 dimensions of wellness. Likely, we will probably do this once a quarter, and just do check-ins once a quarter with our 8 dimensions of wellness. The next series that you can expect will be astrological signs. We'll do that for August. And I will see you later on today for our collective read. All right, bye.